We heard a lot of conflicting reports. First, the question of a bullet or a shrapnel wound, then the question of actually causing enough force from the head on the sunroof latch to actually cause the sorts of injuries. And we actually got a hold of the medical report from Rawalpindi Hospital in Pakistan, talking specifically about the fact that there was an open head wound, and that open head wound led to cardiopulmonary arrest. They're making a lot of these x-rays. Karen, I'm going to show you something here because I think this is very interesting and very telling as far as actually trying to decipher this or show you how difficult it is. We actually have some of the x-rays, I believe, the original ones. These are the ones that they're actually releasing from the hospital. First of all, you can sort of tell from these images over here, you're not even seeing the entire sort of skull here, and what they're sort of pointing to is this depression in here causing the possible fracture. It is very difficult to tell. I can tell you as a neurosurgeon to make anything of this. This other x-ray over here, you see this sort of bright spot right in the middle. I'm not even sure what that represents. I want to show you just what normal x-rays look like to give you a sense of what it should look like and how you can get much more information. This is sort of looking at the head from the side. You can clearly see the skull all around here. You can see some of the bones here. You can see the front of the head. That's a very normal looking side view of the x-ray. The skull over here is the front. Again, you can see the eyes sort of in this area right here, and these are the nasal bones. None of this is seen on the x-ray that they showed us from Benazir Bhutto, so it's very difficult to make any information out of what we have so far, so it's just difficult to draw any conclusions, Karen.
And so as you take a look at this and as you try to figure out what happened, what about that earlier claim that it was that she hit her head? Could that ever be determined?
Well, so we looked at these videos over and over again to try and make some sense out of that. It is a possibility. To generate enough force, though, to generate enough force from someone actually coming down through the sunroof and then to hit their head against the lever requires a significant amount of force. Could it have been that she was ducking down and then there was a blast injury at almost the same time? Possibly. It didn't look like it quite matched on the video that we watched, but that's a possibility. Could there have been other injuries in other parts of her body? We're focused so much on the skull, but could there have been a bullet wound, for example, that went through her chest, through her heart, things like that? These are things that we just simply don't know because the autopsy wasn't performed.